His comment reminded me of a story I read many years ago while attending college, and I'd like to share this story with you, in that I think it fully reinforces what Lou was talking about, this concept, this idea of always being curious and never stop learning and growing. The story is titled A 20-Year Head Start. When the vice president of sales of a large Western company retired, everybody in the sales force assumed his job would go to the senior salesperson. Let's call him Tom, who had been with the company for 25 years. And the one person most certain the job would go to Tom was Tom himself. In fact, he'd been counting on it since he first discovered his boss was planning to retire. For at least 2 years, Tom had been talking about this promotion to his wife and children, their friends and neighbors, and his fellow sales colleagues. The job meant a substantial raise in pay, and Tom and his wife had been planning things they could do with the extra income. For about 3 months, they had been poring over travel folders about outlining a trip to the Orient. So when Tom was called into the president's office the morning following the retirement party for the former vice president, he was wearing his best suit and smiled to match. What he had no way of knowing was that his boss was facing the kind of situation that makes company presidents worth every penny of their salaries. He had a particularly awkward and challenging situation on his hands. After the president had winced through a cheerful good morning, he looked his senior salesperson straight in the eye and said, "Tom, I have to tell you that the executive committee has awarded the position of vice president of sales to Mary Smith." Well, there followed a vast, deep silence, and after 2 or 3 hoarse-croaking starts, Tom finally managed to protest and say, "That's not fair. There must be some kind of mistake, because Mary has only been with the company for 5 years and I've been here for 25. Well, enough of that. Facing the other people of the sales force and going home to face the family was absolute agony for Tom. But in the weeks and months that followed, it finally dawned on him that he had confused seniority with accomplishment. Tom really didn't have 25 years of experience with his company. No, he had 1 year's experience repeated 25 times. Mary Smith in just 5 years had far outdistanced Tom in growth, knowledge, service, leadership, and ability. While Tom was putting in time, Mary was putting in everything she had, and now with solid experience and excellent knowledge of every phase of the company's operations, with great plans for the future and 5 years of outstanding sales growth behind her, Mary Smith, not Tom, found herself promoted to vice president in charge of sales. Indeed, the members of the executive committee had made a wise decision, for they were more interested in the growth, stability, and future success of the company, not Tom's planned trip to the Orient. Now, it's my firm belief everyone in this room is figuratively a Mary. To me, 3M has always been and continues to be a company full of Mary Smiths. I know Mr. Lair would be very pleased that his advice for 3Mers is in fact how 3Mers go about their work each and every day. Like those that came before us, 3Mers remain intensely curious and intensely entrepreneurial. If 3M is known for anything, it is known for innovation. Innovation is all about the pursuit of creativity and asking, what if? What if? It's all about improvement and change. The greatness of our company is that it continues to have a spirit that is never satisfied with the status quo. The pursuit of 3Mers has always been, how can we make things better? Everyone in this room recognized the opportunity they had with 3M and took advantage of it. Because you were successful, 3M was successful. And we will continue this commitment to success in the future. The key to 3M's success has always been founded upon trusting and relying on its people. For well over 100 years now, 3Mers have been in a constant process of reinventing the company and reinventing themselves, finding new and better ways to do their jobs. And our ability to change is one of the major reasons 3M has grown and prospered, making us a company that's rich in talent as well as opportunity. All of you know our success rests on the traditional bedrock of 3M strengths, the ideas, dedication, and hard work of 3Mers everywhere. That's what we will continue to build upon in the future. I want you to know that we appreciate your proven contributions, and we're excited about a future that promises continued accomplishment, growth, and innovation. So on behalf of 3M management and your fellow 3Mers everywhere around the world, thank you for your hard work. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Jeff. It's a pleasure having you with us this evening.